Welcome to Are You Dust? I'm Aaron.
Hey guys, it's the dust. This is Shroom.
Whoa, are you ruined?
I'm just trying to be like you, man.
Oh,
are
right
you ruined?
Oh man, I'm ruined.
And boys and girls, this week we have a fucking treat for you.
Oh man, this is brilliant.
So I'm gonna hit you with the AB right here. I went back into the woods and fished Eddie out. Eddie. Okay, that's probably all you're gonna hear from Eddie. That's about as good as it gets. But B, dun, we have, I'm gonna call you by your biblical name, Mr. Skin.
Yeah. All right.
Outstanding. Skin's what it was. Skin's what it'll be.
Holy shit! This dude's out here speaking the gospel.
That's so good.
Lost my way in the woods, but we're here.
Dude,
We're
like,
having a good time.
did you hide behind any trees?
No, no tree's big enough around here, man.
Holy shit! Jesus Christ!
I had the skin master, so had a sloth on in here.
Dude, it's getting chilly tonight. Did you see any deer?
Chill. No, man, I was too worried about keeping warm. I had
Fuck.
to stay on the move,
That's understandable.
find the right place.
Dude, what are your thoughts about small dicks and big clits?
Man, do they exist?
Dude, I've heard about it.
Are they a myth?
I've definitely heard of that.
It could be propaganda. But I don't know. I heard there's a contest. I heard there's money. I don't know.
Dude, the tears are flowing.
I
How
was
far are
reading-
we in? 1 minute, 40
Jesus
seconds.
Christ, I want to say, Mr. Skinner, you're about to enter, but I think he's got the biggest dick out of anybody I've ever known. Like, holy shit.
No,
I'm
it's
in pain.
overwhelmingly average.
Relatable.
Yeah, same bro, I wish.
That's fine.
But yeah.
Oh, man. Mr. Skin and Eddie. What a treat. This is the first
Eddie.
double guest episode.
How cool is that, dude?
Two people.
Two
Really
peas,
fills
one
out
pie.
the area.
It does.
It does fill out
Fills
the area.
space.
Yeah. And we're in the middle of the forest, folks. Like wild and
Jungle.
yeah, how awesome.
Y'all know that fucking wind we've been getting?
Well,
Where
that's
the fuck
crazy.
is that at tonight?
I know.
Where the fuck is that at?
Did y'all like that tornado warning, dude, that hit at that freaking AM and it was like Sunday or something and you're just like, oh
Glad I made it.
yeah, exactly.
Man.
Man, y'all want to hear something cool that I found out this week?
Please.
Sure.
That was cool.
Dude,
Mr. Skin.
do y'all know how microwaves work?
I believe so.
Yeah, I put something in and it
Well,
heats up
yeah,
my food.
without a doubt.
Yes.
Dude, like, microwaves react with, like, water molecules and, like, move it around and heats it up with friction. Ain't that a trip?
What?
Yeah.
Friction? No. Hold on. We gotta get serious for a minute.
I just felt like I was back in school.
I
No,
thought it hit it with like some kind of rays, which are like low enough radiation to where like
They're microwaves.
Okay, so it hits it with microwaves, thus the name. But
Yeah.
you're saying the ultimate effect of what heats your food up is friction with water molecules in your food.
Yes. And that's why when you warm it up, like, the plate doesn't get hot.
The plate gets hot though.
If it's like a soup or something, yeah.
What?
Like, think about it. If you, like, what's the last time you've, like, warmed up something dry? Like, what's the last thing?
I cooked some chicken on the grill earlier.
Yeah.
In the
and-
microwave.
Oh, sorry.
In the microwave.
The microwave.
yeah, the microwave I used this morning.
Dude,
The microwave.
yeah.
He was part
Did
of
the plate
Bulls
get hot?
Come on. What'd you say?
Did the plate get hot?
It was paper, so no.
Glass
See?
always does.
Like, and
Glass
that's-
dude. Glass dude.
That's also why you can put paper in there and it doesn't catch on fire.
I feel like your logic is sound, but I feel like we're missing a step.
Dude, no.
Yeah, that's crazy as hell. I always
I
thought
don't
it was
know.
like
It was supposed to be just a small fact. I was like,
No. This is the entire show, folks. An hour on microwave.
dude. No, but I always thought it was like
blew my mind.
a nuclear bomb because they say go nuke my salad or whatever people do. I don't think you heat up your
Who's warming
salad.
up
But
their
I don't know, dude. Then the lettuce gets all rubbery, dude.
Got old
Don't you hate that?
Have you nuked your salad before?
No, but I have put lettuce on my taco and then freaking put it in the mic and then,
It does get limp.
I did,
dude, it
all that
sucks,
friction.
dude.
I did nickname
That's why
my
it, like,
So
dries your window.
chewy, not
I
crunchy.
nicknamed my microwave Nagasaki.
Beautiful.
Oh my god. Okay. And next time on Are You Done?
soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, holy shit. I'm like, I've got what's the expression, like butterflies. I mean, Mr. Skin starts out strong.
Oh man, yeah.
I didn't mean to. Like the microwave thing was supposed to just be a little. Oh, okay, that's cool. Anyways, you know,
I'm still stuck
But-
on it, but like my ADHD ass is gonna let it go.
you got to.
So I think some backstory is appropriate here, and I'm gonna turn it over to AA Ron.
I met this man in 2020, and yeah, dude, we went to the first time I really hung with him, he had been by the old G man's house, and a couple of times, but we didn't really talk or nothing. So all of a sudden, on my 23rd birthday, we decided to go to the mountains. Me and Gannon and Mr. Skin here, we freaking headed up there for a few days. Freaking tweak out on acid, dude, and it was amazing. And that was our first time hanging together, and it was just incredible. We freaking lost our minds. We slept through my whole birthday, dude. We missed the whole 13th.
I think
We went
I
up
don't
there
know if
with
that's an
15
episode.
tabs.
15 tabs.
Oh yeah. And there was 3 of us.
Was that it? Did it come out to 5 apiece?
Oh,
Dude, yeah, 5 apiece.
Yeah?
It was unbelievable, because at that point, I only did 3, you know?
Yeah.
But we were like, dude, I'm turning 23, dude. Let's rip.
And I
That's a big
I was
year.
Oh,
graduating,
man.
and like it was either go to the speedway and like drive around the speedway and get my diploma, because like that's when COVID was going on, so you couldn't like go into the school. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like, fuck that. You know, I'm gonna go do drugs with my friends in the mountains. You know what I mean? That sounds much more
It
appealing.
is a better experience.
Okay, big time out. How old are you, Mr. Skin?
I am 22.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Dale, yeah, how crazy is that? That's what blew my mind. So we can't. I don't know if we can put that in, but he was like 17 when we were at the mountains tweaking.
We can put that in, right, Mr. Skin?
Yeah. You
You're
know what I mean?
22?
Like, yeah, man.
It's freaking
Dude, yeah,
crazy,
we were
dude.
Tweaked. Yeah, I started probably too early.
And I started late.
This dude
I was
has
22.
the soul of like an oak tree. This motherfucker has been around
Dude.
since before. This
I'm telling
motherfucker
you
was
some shit, man.
dust before we were dust. Oh my god.
Dude.
22.
Yeah, man.
Are you fucking with me?
No, not
Like this isn't
in
even part of the
slightest.
show. You're for real. You're 22.
Dude, that's what I'm
2002.
saying. Yeah, we were talking about that's our year of greatness. Dude, it blows my mind every time. I saw Kiss for the first time in 2003 when I was 6.
Mr. Skin was 1.
I'm telling you, that blows my
2000
mind.
what?
2003.
Oh yeah. I
That's
was one. I was in diapers rolling around, man. Dude, I
yeah.
couldn't walk when I was a child. I had to like roll around. I was too fat.
Whoa.
Isn't that a bitch?
Subtle flex.
That shit's crazy.
Oh man. Oh my God. How long did that last?
Man, like until like a year, I think.
Whoa.
If I remember that correctly, I was just large,
Outstanding.
man. Rolls on rolls.
Come on.
You've shaped up. You're a skinny
Dude,
man now.
I just like stretched out like accordion style, you know.
Speaking of skinny man, do you know the band Static X?
Come on now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've seen them.
Skinny
Yeah,
man.
seen
Yeah.
That they wrote that about Mr. Skin.
Come on now.
Turned into a motherfucker like this. This is it back here.
Didn't they play before Korn? I'm making that up.
Dude, it was Mudvayne and Zombie.
There it is.
Dude, yeah, we talked about Rob Zombie earlier. This
Yeah.
was the last time I saw Rob. This was at the PNC in Charlotte. And dude, that was a great show. It was Static X. But see, Wayne Static died. So they have a singer up there that's not the real guy, but he's dressed like the corpse of the guy. Really weird.
That's
you know what I mean?
intense.
It is intense, isn't it? And people love it. Anyway, that's crazy.
That's the whole thing in and of
Yeah,
itself.
dude, I
Yeah.
kind of forgot we were like recording this and I was just going to go on this big thing, you know, but anyway,
Yeah, I want to hit him with some stories because like
Dill, yeah.
yeah, let's do it. Like Mr. Skin, I think you've got a few queued up, right?
Yeah. I mean,
Michael
do we want to
Waves.
go straight into the fucking like drug lore? You know what
Nah,
I mean?
dude,
Like, yeah.
nah. You can start out when you were 1 and rolling around.
Yeah.
Like,
Dude,
that's
come
like,
on.
like,
There's nothing much there, you know what
Dude,
I mean?
can I ask
Like,
you one question
yeah,
and we
yeah,
started
what
with
you
that?
got? Please.
What was the first bit of music that you heard that like you were like, whoa, dude, music is it?
I'm gonna be honest. Like I was chilling in like 4th grade, and I heard "Smells Like Teen Spirit." And I know, but I was young.
No, it
you
rips, dude. It still rips.
dude. And I like that just drove me crazy. Then I watched the music video and I was like, "Holy shit, this is awesome!" You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Got into that, and then, dude, "What I Want" by Daughtry, like right after
Right on.
that.
Little Slash.
Yeah, that just tore me apart. And then right into like the Slash solo stuff, then Guns N' Roses, Van Halen. Then it got heavy into the Slipknot and the Pantera,
Still, yeah.
all that good stuff.
You said 4th grade?
And yeah, that's really when it started. But it didn't really progress like that till like middle school.
Yeah.
You
What
know?
year did that put you in 4th?
4th grade.
What's your favorite Slipknot album?
Right on.
I don't know.
I know, dude. That's crazy talk. I can't give you one
It's
either.
really like, I'm going to give you two.
Yeah.
Like they really interchange just because like.
It's going to be one.
It's
Oh,
going to
sorry.
be Iowa and self-titled.
Yeah, exactly.
Not in that specific order, but like.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
those are
exactly
just, like,
what I would say,
front and
too.
back, like, dude, Iowa's weird with the backstory of Sid and the weird noises he's making in the studio
Ugh.
and what he's doing.
All
And
Hope
then
is
it's-
Gone, too. Super underrated. That
so
people
good.
hate
Yeah,
on
yeah,
that.
it
Love
was a
that.
good one.
Dude, that period of life was amazing. 2008. Dude, I remember showing Chub Lee and his brother. They came over. We were like the Christmas gathering. Psychosocial had just come out. Dude, I was literally obsessed. I found him in
It's a
05.
great song.
Dude, amazing. And I played it for him, dude. Old Twerk. Dude, he said, "What the piss is this?" That was his exact words. He looked at my cousin. "What the piss is this?"
I can see that.
And that he was so like, "Why do you like this?" And dude, that's the only band I ever liked that when I got into them in 05, that really disturbed like my aunt and my uncle. Like, dude, they were like, "Why do you like this?" I'm like, "This is art, dude. This is like Kiss, but today." You know what I mean?
You're not wrong.
It was awesome. I love the visuals, man.
So good.
But now they're 5 out of 9 originals now. It's kind of
Yeah.
goofy to me now.
I
Yeah,
was,
it does.
I was hoping for a little subliminal verses shout out.
Oh my
like,
God, dude, that's-
Iowa,
Oh,
I
without a
can't
doubt.
deny Iowa. Like,
No, but dude, like Volume 3, dude, that was what I got into him with. 05, that
Yeah.
album came out in 04. I saw Chris Fane on the cover of the Hit Parader magazine. I saw Paul Stanley from Kiss, so my eye goes right to it. Then I saw this big long nose mother effer.
Yes.
I thought it was the coolest thing I ever saw. So it comes with a poster of the cover of the magazine inside. Mom got it for me. Freaking threw that up on the wall. It was there for years, dude. She got me the Volume 3 was new, so picked that up. Oh man, it was over then. That one's got that first song. It's like a slow.
Vermilion is
That's midway through.
Yeah.
Still beautiful, and then Vermilion Part 2,
Vermilion Part 2 is a lot better. Yeah.
dude. But like, Blister Exists is nuts.
I'm gonna name the top
That
3 right
snare
here.
just about snaps.
It goes.
Gunshots.
So good.
Wait and Bleed has to be their best song of all time, right?
Whoa!
Left Behind,
No way.
and
You're entitled to
then
your
fucking.
opinion.
I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. You're gonna disagree. It's fine. And then Duality.
That rips,
Okay, my favorite song is My Plague.
dude. That's my favorite of all time.
Really?
Yes, sir.
No shit.
Yeah, dude, that's the best song they ever
Yes.
wrote. That was exactly what I was about to say. I agree with all those, but Wait and Bleed, I'm just a little burnt on. But it's still great, but I just can't listen to it on my alone time.
Like, I'll give it to you. As far as Slipknot goes, like, it's almost like it's their mainstream song, right? Like
Yeah,
that
yeah.
and Left Behind, but like, dude, they're so
Left Behind's
fucking
awesome.
good.
So good.
Yeah.
Tastes so right.
It does, man. That video's so sick in the rain, dude, and the goats.
People Equal Shit's good. Like, oh god, some Slipknot. We're getting getting too into a rabbit hole, boys.
But one thing that Mr. Skin and me, dude, we met Corey Taylor together.
No shit.
Yeah, dude.
It was cool.
It was amazing. He was so awesome.
He's pretty like laid back
Dude,
too,
yeah.
wasn't he?
Chill,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
And man, we met him and like we got there and like paid to have our picture with him and to like get in and everything. And we get in there and we turn the corner and there he is.
Dude,
short
just
guy,
chilling at the
huge
table.
neck. You know what I mean? We're like, that's him right there.
Yeah.
And we go over there and like he signs everything. He's like, "What's your name?" And we sit there and talk for a second. And then later on, like an hour and a half later, we go to get our picture. And he's like, "What's up, dude? Let's do it." He remembered my name. That
Nice.
about made me shit myself. Tickle my pickle. However you want to put it. Like It was so good. That
Yep.
was just such a good feeling.
Dude, but what's so crazy about that is like I've met a lot of mother truckers over the years, like rocker guys, and I thought my days of being like super starstruck was over when I met all the 4 original members of Kiss. Like that was my dream. Once I got that out of the way, I was like, dude, I could meet anybody, no problem. Corey Taylor gave me the shakes, dude. Like I was kind of tweaking a little bit.
For sure.
Like when I got
I
up
was
to
shaking.
him and he's like looking at me in the eyes, like, "What's up, bud?" And I'm like, "Oh." You know, I lost my mind there for a moment.
Kind of nutted in your pants a little.
Dude, I think I
dude,
did.
It's fine.
Like
It's fine.
when we got done,
Been there, done that.
Yeah. Right.
when we got done, I handed my brother the picture he signed for. What's crazy though is like you had to pay for the items, each item to be signed.
Yeah.
And so I just went ahead and bought a picture they had, but I brought this magazine from back in the day I wanted signed. But when I saw the price, I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna get the picture signed. So I put that on top of it. Dude, he goes and signs it, takes it, signs the next one too for nothing. I was like, well, they didn't know, but it was awesome. I didn't mean for that to happen, but I got hooked.
And Corey Taylor, if you ever hear this, you got scammed,
Sorry,
motherfucker.
sorry about that, but the prices were steep.
Did y'all ever get in the Stone Sour?
Yes.
Oh man, that's the
Yeah.
first time I saw Corey on the House of Golden Bones tour 2014
Yeah.
at the
Okay.
Fillmore, dude.
Dude, the Fillmore.
It was unbelievable, dude. It was so fucking good. We were like, from me to that freaking right on the other side of that vehicle.
I used to work at the Fillmore.
No way.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
that's
a
so
like a
sick.
stagehand. I did it for like maybe like 6 months or so. That shit's cool.
Oh.
Like, cause you get like if you want to before the shutdown phase, you can watch like the bands perform from like me to Mr. Skin back there, basically. You know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about?
Still, yeah.
And for the audience, that's like 6 feet.
Delia.
Yeah, yeah. Shit was dope.
Yeah, that's cool as fuck, dude. What's the best show you've ever been to?
Show?
Yeah. Or saw, just working there or whatever.
Best experience.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
go. Damn. I'm gonna go just off the dome with Modest Mouse. This was
word?
years later at the Fillmore when I no longer worked there, but like I saw, like I fucking, you guys, anybody vibe with Modest Mouse?
Yeah.
That might be my music shout out for this episode.
Come on.
But fucking
We
Modest
can do some
Mouse.
more later too.
Like, dude, holy shit! Like, that's the shit I grew up with. That's the shit like I still feed into now. Like,
Right on.
Like I saw fucking Modest Mouse with my sister and like 2 of my really good friends. And when the lead singer came out, I'm like, "Is that fucking XYZ?" And my buddy's like, "Yeah, that's it, Mr. B. Mr. B, shout out." Mr. B's like, "That is XYZ." And I mean, fucking just mind blowing. Like, you know, you hear that shit like this is a band I saw as an adult that I listened to as like a child.
Oh,
You know
that's
what I'm
the
talking-
greatest thing ever,
Like
dude.
Float On. I know
Oh, yeah.
everybody knows Float On. People probably know like Ocean Breeze Salty, and I mean like that shit just gets my dick hard.
Dude, yeah,
And,
that's
like,
that high school music right there.
right.
son.
And like, Jesus Christ, it was great.
Edward, what's the best show you've ever seen?
I'm not a big concert guy.
Right
I
on.
have only ever been to one concert.
I can't wait to hear who it was.
It was a band called Revolution. And
Word?
it's a like reggaeton band.
Yeah.
I was in the armed forces, and a buddy, we had the day off, and we were stationed up in like Maryland, and he's like, "Yo, you want to go to a concert?" I was like, "Not really." Like, we gotta drive it's like an hour and a half to Baltimore, and you want to do this tonight? Not really.
I'd rather stay here in the barracks.
Yeah, like I'd rather just play Xbox. He's like, "Nah, let's go. Like, we're going." Okay, sure. Like, tickets were like, I don't know, $30-$40, something like that. Nothing crazy. So he drove us down, and we went to this concert. The place, the entire time, reeked of weed.
At a reggae concert? No.
Yeah, you
Get out.
would not
Get
have
out of the
guessed it.
car.
I know. And then beers were like $15, so I had one beer and was ashamed of that. And it was good. I'd never even heard of the band.
Right on.
Never, but
I'm gonna have to go check them out.
he knew me, and like I like that kind of music, so he's like, "You'll like them." So like, let's just go. Let's just have a chill time, and it was a good time.
Dude,
Yeah.
reggae is good shit. I bet especially live, like that was some
Yeah.
fucking fire.
Yeah, like I fell in love with their music. I frequently listen to it still,
That's scrumptious.
So yeah, like that was my one and only concert. I don't know. It's just not a entertainment I've ever taken to, but the one time I have gone, it was a good time.
That's sick as fuck.
Yeah.
Dude, I love concerts. Like, going to that is like the highlights of my life. I've pretty much seen everybody I've ever wanted to, but there is still like that list of hundreds that you were like, oh man, they had a good song. I'd love to go see them.
Yeah.
But I've been lucky.
I do have like a dream or a bucket list item of going to the Red Rocks amphitheater and seeing somebody like
that'd be sick.
Like anybody play there, and then seeing somebody like you enjoy play there.
Van
I just
Halen
think that
played
would
there.
just be an experience.
Yeah, Van Halen played there on their last tour, dude. And it's just like the coolest looking thing
I
you ever
can
saw.
only imagine.
Oh,
So good.
Do y'all know who Coheed and Cambria is?
of course. I've
Okay,
been asked to. They tell me I look like the singer nonstop. That is like today's thing. It's
I've
crazy.
seen it happen.
Yeah, dude, at the gas station.
Yeah, man.
That's so insane.
So I saw them when I was still working at the Fillmore, and like
Right on.
this is again one of those times where I was like the only stagehand too for some reason. I watched them like 6 feet away. That's not an exaggeration. You know, like here's the fucking fence separating like the peasants from like the band, and I'm like behind this line, and I remember like one of the guitarists like. When he like walked over on my side of the stage basically and like kind of gave me like a quizzical look like, what the fuck are you doing here?
Yeah.
Are we supposed to do a meet and greet after? Because I don't remember.
Who's this?
And I'm just like nodding and like no offense to the band, this is like I've just never gotten into them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Like I've just never gotten into them. But that was a sick fucking show. Like that
Dude.
They put on like 2 hours and like the lead singer. He did like I've seen videos where he plays like a theremin with his head or some shit. But he played a guitar with his teeth. His teeth during this show.
Come on.
Like that shit was fucking awesome.
Still,
like
yeah.
I mean, you don't even gotta appreciate the fucking band, but if a motherfucker plays a guitar with his teeth, you're like, yeah, okay, I'll whip it out for a second.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, yeah, Coheed and Cambria.
Dude, I don't love all their music, but their song Feathers, man. That is in my playlist for like the go-tos. Love it. Brilliant.
They've got a few good ones.
Dilly, I
They've
got
that
a
one
few,
big
but
one that
that's
I
my
can't think
favorite.
of the name of it.
I remember something about
But
man your battle stations.
Come on.
Yeah, I mean that's all I got from that entire show.
Yeah.
I remember that. And
I
remember
thought
the
they were
dude
like-
playing the guitar with his teeth.
I thought they were like Viking metal for the longest time, but it wasn't really that case.
I kind of see that vibe.
They kind of
honestly.
reminded me of Rush, actually, after I started digging deep.
Yeah, they're kind of they're out there for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know.
you're not wrong.
Have y'all ever met like any famous people?
No, but I mean, besides Corey and man, if anybody out there knows Billy the Exterminator, does
I don't know that
anybody
one.
remember that? Dude, what a goofy show that was. I met that guy. He was at Carowinds one time.
Didn't you meet a famous golfer too?
Oh, dude, what was his name? No, he was an NBA player
Oh, on the golf course.
on the golf course.
Right on.
Fuck, what was his name? I don't know. I'll get back to you on that. I'll have to think.
I was about to start playing the Jeopardy theme song.
Oh, dude, please.
I met,
No, man, it's like the number 2 dunker of all time. Like, I can't think of his name. I'm not into basketball, so, like,
Is it dude with all the crazy earrings and shit?
I don't know.
I don't know
Dennis Rodman?
basketball. Yeah, that's who I was. That's what I was thinking of.
What's his name?
Dennis Rodman.
No.
Muggsy Bogues?
No.
Are you into basketball?
No.
No,
I was about to say, how do I not know this part of you?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Show me everything.
I met Julius Peppers, the Carolina Panthers.
Dave
right
and
on.
Buster's?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
were
I was
yeah.
there. Yeah, I guess that
Yeah.
quantifies for me too.
We were very young. That was what, 2004?
early, and he was
Ish.
not into signing autographs. but
No,
he
my
did
dad
it.
probably recognized him like Shroom said here. We were like bowling or something, and then my
Yeah.
dad saw he was out there, and he like came and told all the kids like, "Yo, come out here and bring a napkin." And we all like bombard him. It was like my birthday party or something.
Yeah.
Bombard him with like 12 kids like asking for autographs. He probably
Right
didn't
on.
love that.
He was nice about it.
Yeah,
but you
he-
could
he
tell, like
accepted.
especially looking back, like he was not
Yeah.
into it, but he obliged.
Yeah.
Like it was,
Dude.
he's a good dude.
I had that happen like once, like when you see them out in the wild. Other than like the Kiss cruise where they just kind of walked around. I met a lot of people there. But dude, one time in Charlotte, so this Seven Dust concert we were going to. Do you remember in 2016, September, like 20 something?
No.
Dude, like the riots in Charlotte.
Yes.
All right, so this.
How quickly that changed. Yeah. Be a little more descriptive with what you're trying to describe.
Dude, it might have been the 20th of September
You remember
2016.
March of '98.
But dude, like the Seven Dust concert was scheduled then, and we had taken off work, me and my brother, for this show. Like, and dude, it got canceled because of the riots. All of a sudden, it was rescheduled. To check this out, like this was the coolest thing ever. We had bought the VIP for Seven Dust because we wanted to meet him, and so we met him, and it was all cool. And we go up to the VIP section, which is on the top floor, and I just wanted to do it to get some cool filmage, you know, from the top. And dude, out of nowhere, we see Fieldy, the bass player for Korn. And I'm like, is that Fieldy? And he's with this huge like bodyguard guy. I was like, it's gotta be. Nobody looks like that. And dude, I'm like, dude, that's fucking Fieldy. And we walk up and dude, we got these pictures with him. He does not look thrilled. He wanted to not be noticed. And dude, it gets even better. We're walking out the door. Out of nowhere, I see Scott Phillips. That's the drummer for Creed and Alter Bridge. And I'm losing my mind. I'm like, can I get a picture with you? And he's like, yeah, dude, of course. So it was awesome, dude. I was so like, what? Why are y'all here? But they had a show. One was at the PNC and one was at the Fillmore the next night. Alter Bridge and Korn.
Dang, so you just hit the trifecta.
Dude, yeah, it was so awesome. I had never had that happen. I met Ricky Rackman once at a King's X show in Charlotte. He was a VJ for MTV back in the day. It was awesome.
There was another big dude for MTV back in the day.
Bam Margera.
And no.
Come on now. What a legend, dude.
Yes.
Dude, he's in North and South Carolina all the time now because his new lady is from South Carolina. God, I hope he does like a signing at one of the Mad Monsters.
Is he sober now?
I think so, dude. He's skating a lot. Like, he was just hanging out with Tony Hawk.
Vince Carter.
Why does that name sound
That's-
familiar?
That's a president.
No, that's
Basketball
that's
player.
that basketball
Oh,
guy.
right on.
And folks, that's
President.
Are You Dust?
President Carter.
Right on.
No, that's Jimmy Carter.
Oh, yeah.
Vince Carter!
Dude, who knows, you know?
No, yeah, that's
Everybody except you, Mr. Aaron.
Right on.
God bless you.
Dude, I was sleeping during that
No, he
class.
didn't.
Wait, no, Vince Carter.
yeah, that's the guy that I met on the
basketball
on the-
player.
Oh,
yeah,
beautiful.
on the golf
Okay.
course. I don't know why it took me so long to think of that.
It
But there it
happens.
is.
Dude, like, shit. I think the alcohol is finally taking effect.
Dude,
this is just
beautiful.
going to be a straight music episode. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and call it. We're going to talk music the rest of the time, and we're going to send Mr. Skin and Eddie back into the woods, and I'm going to fish them right the fuck back out.
Beautiful.
You know what I'm saying?
Dude, absolutely.
Mr. Skin, I'm going to grab him by the hair,
No.
and then fucking Eddie back there. Why the fuck are we calling you Eddie? I'm going to grab you by the cock.
There's a story to that.
I'm gonna.
There's a story to that.
Okay, well we're about to get to that. I'm gonna grab you by that cop mustache you have. Yeah, Mr. Skin. I
I
don't
like
know
the
if you knew that.
stash, it's
You're sitting
rad.
beside a fucking police officer back there.
Dude, can we, before we like rip into music strictly,
Yeah.
like, can we give a quick one?
Yeah, dude, please.
Okay, great. Dude, so remember the Shell? You love the Shell. We hung out there, we tripped there, we smoked there for 2 years
The
straight.
Shell and Mokeist.
Dude, yes, sir. Actually, Midland.
Middle land.
If we're being technical.
It was a palace.
Dude, it was...
We call that the corner store.
Dude, it was magic. I could show you some videos. He could show you some videos. It was just a time to be alive. The COVID times, we call it.
Yeah.
But, man. Hold on, folks. My brain's got to comprehend where we're at right now. I'm fuzzing. I had a great one. Oh, we're tripping sags, dude.
There we go.
Wait. Don't let him go.
We're tripping some serious nuts, dude, in there. And we think we're fine. Like, it's nothing but dad inside. It's all good. And God, dude, all of a sudden, a cop knocks on the door.
Oh my god.
And
Why
we're
would
like,
he do that?
why is he on our property? into the shell.
Got the blue lights
Wait,
on.
wait,
and
wait,
everything.
no.
Like,
Time out.
Yes.
Like,
Time out. Y'all are in your car?
we're in
in
the
the
show.
camper.
It's like an 80s piece of shit camper. That we
I
all
thought you were
smoke
talking
in.
about a gas station this whole time.
Thank you.
Fuck.
You thought we were talking
my
about
I thought
what?
you were talking about a gas
I thought
station.
you were hanging out at a shell.
And like
What
this
the
whole
Shell
time, I'm like,
City, man.
Oh, sorry.
I'm like this whole time. It's not a shell, but I know what you guys are talking
Dude.
about. It's the gas station in
Dude, like
Milan.
I only
whatever.
I only
Milan.
didn't elaborate because like we talked about the shell on the first episode, so I'm just
Shell
thinking,
City. Now
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
with you,
Shell
but
City.
Jesus Christ, you
I know,
you
dude.
fuckers
You
could have
skip the
included
house
that.
down.
detail.
Sorry about that. We have our own like
Language.
exactly, and so you just
Can you
kinda-
speak English for the
Yeah.
rest of us?
dude? So anyway, yeah, the cops. There was a cop at the thing, and we're tweaking like what? But dude, then we realized it was his brother. He's a cop.
Fuck.
But he didn't ever stop by. He just happened to
So
stop
what
by
happened?
that. Nothing. It was all good. The cannon. He walked out and talked to him a little bit. What you doing? How you doing? Oh, nothing. Just can I sit out here and watch the traffic go by? And it was like, Delia.
What the fuck was that voice? Holy shit! Do that one more time.
Dude, I don't even know what I did, but I'll try to say it again.
Do it again.
Go to 60-year-old cop.
Holy fuck. I can't even think of what I just did right now.
Ask me to sit out at the front of my driveway.
Dude, you're going to have to go sit out there in the front there.
What the fuck? Where's those helicopters from episode 3? I've got a motherfucker you need to take right here.
Dude, they'll be back in us shortly. For sure.
Holy shit.
Dude,
Fuck,
but
yeah.
put yourself in my shoes, right? We have a 2-foot bong that we called Billy, right?
Dude, it was beautiful.
I just took a rip, put it down
Wait, you're
mid
sucking
trip,
on Billy?
Yeah. Dude, he was there.
blowing
That's
it
kinda
out.
gay.
You know when you're tripping and you like blow out weed and like the whole cloud looks all crazy. Literally, that
Yeah.
was happening, and I hear tires hit the gravel, and I turn around, man, and worst case, just blue lights. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, the worst, like, going from 10 to -10. It was, like,
Oh, man.
such a vibe change so fast.
Dude, here's something crazy. So, the Speedway gas station, or I guess it's what is it? I used to work there.
The Speedway.
Yeah. So, dude.
Are you sure it's not a shell?
No, it's,
Motherfucker!
it's most definitely
Maybe a
Speedway.
quick drip?
So, dude, we go to the Speedway.
That's just what we used to call our best friends.
Whoa. Dude, so we get all, roasty toasty, and then we head on down there to the Speedway to
some
get
drinks.
snacks, get some drinks. Maybe they give out free pizza at the end of the night for like the hobos, but it ended up being us, And dude, it was always cool. And we're going home. I think Mr. Skin here is behind me. I'm in my piece of garbage Honda. And he's actually, that night, he was in his mom's truck. You feel me?
Don't you ever insult a Honda like that.
No, it's a piece of garbage.
If you want to see the first UFC fight on Are You Dust, send an email to areyoudust@gmail.com.
Whoa.
Please continue.
Dude, so out of nowhere, dude, like I think he's pulled out right behind me, and he's kind of, riding me ass, and so I start giving it a little gas. So it's 55 through there, and I'm like, right on. So, dude, I start giving,
Get Irish?
dude. And dude, I freaking start hauling arsehole, dude. I'm flying down the street. I hit 92. And Skin's keeping up with me. I'm like, yo, what? We're both like, I was with this other guys, and we're like, how is he keeping up? Dude, it was a cop the whole fucking time. He had been following me since the gas station pull out, and I didn't see him. We were just kind of, my mirror broken off. So it was off, so I didn't even see him. And we were just jamming, like always. And dude, he was so mad. He was cursing, dude. Why the F are you driving like that on my highway? It was everything I could to not laugh. He said my highway. I was like he's out there at night just polishing it off. Just horrible, dude. What the fuck? But dude, it was
Crabs.
dude, man.
Me $1,000,000.
Yeah, exactly.
Driving back to the shell, like, holy shit, is that Aaron pulled over?
Dude, yeah. And we get back to the house, I was like, I thought that was you, dude.
Wait, so what ended up happening?
Oh man, I got a ticket, a gnarly one. He threatened to take my license, but I kind of looked scared, which I thought I was going to jail. You know, that was crazy
92
driving.
sharp, man.
Yeah, that's crazy driving. But it was a nice straight stretch, you know.
Yeah,
that.
it wasn't unsafe, but like
Yeah.
with the cop behind you.
Dude,
Not the best.
the first time I got pulled over, I had just gotten my license. I was going somewhere, obviously, and like I was bad about not wearing my seatbelt with the strap across your chest.
Yeah.
I just wore it behind me.
I did that a lot growing up.
Right, you know, as you do, and like a state trooper pulled me over in Stunde Field.
Wow.
And, you know, like right before my destination. So I pull in this like abandoned house driveway and he pulls up and he's like, hey, how you doing? I'm like, I'm good. He's like, you know what I pulled you over for? And I'm like, no. And he's like, you weren't wearing your seatbelt. And like, man, I was fucking freaked out. Like I said, I just gotten my license and I'm like, you're right. I wasn't.
Son.
And, dude, he let me off with a fucking warning.
Oh,
and
beautiful.
State trooper?
The state
that's
trooper.
wild.
You know, look. I'll make a fucking statement right here. There are a lot of good fucking cops out there.
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
There's a lot of fucking shitheads, too,
Oh,
that
man.
want nothing more than to power trip. But there's a lot of fucking just people out there trying to earn a fucking living. Am I, like, I'm right. I'm not going to say, am I
Totally.
right? I'm right.
Dude,
But,
I've had good ones. I know I've had bad ones.
yeah,
like,
same.
This
sure.
dude, like, and maybe it helped out. Like you said, you acted scared with yours.
Yeah.
Like I was like,
I wasn't acting.
I wasn't acting either. I was visibly fucking, like, my arms were shaking because my pops told me, like, if you get one ticket, you're like, until
Yeah.
you fucking move out of here, like, you're never getting your license back again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it reeks.
And he's like, I'm just giving you a warning, no big deal. And I was like, can I shake your hand?
That's great.
Yeah, dude, fucking, and it
Man.
was great. Weed in the back seat, nothing.
Beautiful. Dude, I'll give you a quick one about some reefer and cops. So I've only had that happen once where I was like caught with reefer and it was an issue. But so we didn't talk about that, my
No.
little church sesh, did we?
Nah,
Okay. So dude, out of nowhere, like one night I just didn't want to go home and smoke. So I stopped at the nearest church to pull over and just light a bong, chill out, listen to some tunes, vibe out. Dude, I get vegged. I'm just totally chilling. I'm laid back in the seat. Ease the seat back. No, I'm just kidding. But dude, dude, I'm just so lost in it. And all of a sudden I hear with a flashlight just shining in my face, man. And I was devastated. I was like, fuck. I had my little purple bong, dude, in my back seat now in the little pocket. And, dude, the smoke's just flying out of him when I roll the window down. And he goes, so don't even tell me you ain't smoking weed in here. I'm like, I will not. And he says, how much you got on you? I said, and then I just gave him my bag. I had about an eighth or whatever.
yeah.
A little less than that. I had been smoking there for a while. And, dude,
I bought an eighth.
yeah,
Don't
exactly.
have an eighth.
Dude, and he looked at it. He said, all right, give me your license and everything. He goes and checks me out. He comes back. He says, all right, step out of the vehicle. And I'm like, man, fuck, dude, that sucks. I'm scared. I'm like, fuck, dude, over a little bit of reefer. I was having such a good day. Like, what the fuck? And, dude, he says, is that all you have in there? I said, yeah. And then what I was smoking it with, he said, yeah, don't leave that in your car. I was like, I will not. Thank you for not taking it. And he says, pour that out on the ground, what was in my bag. I said, all right. He said, stomp it into the ground. Dude, it's pouring rain out, you know. I didn't want to drive, too. That's why I was just kind of chilling there.
Yeah,
And, dude,
as one does.
this was when he went from cool to kind of, are you retarded? he said, don't come back and snort it. God, I know, dude. I had
But
this.
that's when you got to kiss the ass.
I
right?
did, dude.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, I must definitely. You'll never see me again, bro.
No, never smoking marijuana again.
Yeah, dude. Oh, totally. He said, dude, if you're gonna do this, do it at your house. That's what I was like. Right on. He was cool as
They
fuck.
always say.
All right.
He was cool.
I gotta pitch mine. So the
Please.
time I got my car searched at school,
Whoa.
right? So this is when I was selling weed, and I had this little Tupperware that had, like, you know, scales. I had like the old school sandwich baggies too. Like that was something for me, right? Like the shit that didn't have the Ziploc, you fucking rolled them up. And so I was selling weed, and this day, just this in particular, I always just stashed it behind like my car seat. And this particular day, I'm like, I'm not gonna bring it. And I was only there for a half day, so I was only there for third and fourth block. So like I had a dentist appointment that morning, and on the way back from my dentist, I baked out the fucking car, right? Like it reeked of fucking weed. And like the moonroof is where I used to hide a fucking one hitter too. You know, like you slide it back, you can put a fucking one hitter right there, right?
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, and Mr. Skinback was like, that's a good idea.
That is brilliant.
So, like, in this day, like, I swear it was, like, divine intervention. I'm like, I'm going to take the one-hitter out, too. I'm putting it in my fucking box. I'm not bringing it to school. So I'm in fourth block, and all of a sudden, like, you know, knock, knock, and, like, the fucking principal and vice principal comes in, and they're like, hey, we need shroom for a second. And the teacher's like, okay. So, like, you know, we get out in the hallway, and it's like, so, shroom, you know, we've had the drug dog come over, and they've hit on your car. And, like, I had always heard my uncle say this expression, like, ain't nothing but a thing. And I'm like, fuck in my mind. So I said, ain't nothing but a problem. And I, like, quickly try to correct myself, and they're both, like, not even paying me attention anymore. So anyway, we go out there, and the fucking, like, you know, there's a cop, there's another cop, there's a resource officer, and there's a drug dog. And they're like, we need to search your car. Do you mind unlocking it? And I'm like, and like I feel good, right? Like, I know I didn't bring my fucking Tupperware. Like, I know the one hitter's not up there. And I'm like, fuck yeah, go ahead.
And I know exactly why you smell it.
Yeah, fuck yeah. So, like, I'm like, yeah, go ahead. And, like, my car's a fucking wreck. There's fucking food, drink, whatever else, like, in the back seat. So, like, I unlock the car, and immediately, like, the cops and the resource officers start just fucking yanking shit out of the back seat, like, throwing it all over the ground. And, so, like, and then the drug dog gets in there. And, I mean, that dog, when I say this, I mean it, went ape shit. Front seat, back seat, front seat, back seat, front seat, back seat. Like, I mean, fucking, like, senses on supercharge. And, like, the dog is scrawny as fuck. And at this point, you know, like, when this dog is just jumping back and forth and not barking, like, I'm feeling a little confident. You know what I mean?
Because it can't hit on any one thing.
There's that nerve, like, did I leave something? Did I leave something? But, like, as it goes on and the dog's, like, fucking just, like, it's barking at everything and not nothing. You know what I mean? Like, I'm getting a little confidence. And I'm standing beside this cop, and I'm like, you know, like, I'm like, what's the dog's name? And he tells me. And I'm like, are y'all feeding that dog? That thing looks scrawny. And he's like, yeah, you wouldn't want to fuck with it. I'm like, okay. And so the dog gets out because it's hit on everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, it's not like a drug dog hitting on the tire. Like, the drug dog's hit on everything in the car. And fucking, like, so the dog gets out, and, like, oh, like, both cops, the resource officer and the fucking, I want to say, principal, the vice principal, like, stood beside me. And they all start going through my car. And I have a pocket knife in here, because, like, what? It's a pocket knife.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a lighter in there, because, you know, I mean, everybody's got a lighter. And I also have a nightstick, which a dude at work had given me as, like almost a joke.
Yeah.
It was just a nightstick. I had thrown it in the back seat. Like, he's like, I worked at this fucking traffic thing. A cop left a nightstick behind. I found it. Do you want it? I'm like, hell yeah. Throw it in the back seat.
Cool.
So they confiscate but all three of those three things, and, like, they are searching and searching. And like I said, this was fourth block, like right at the start. And it's getting towards the end, and, like, I can see, like, people start coming out of the fucking classes.
Jesus.
And they're still going through my car, and, like, they will not give up. And, like, finally, I see, like, the cop, like, go under my fucking steering wheel. This is a fucking lesson to all of you young heads out there. They go under my steering wheel, and that was the fucking spot if I wanted to hide something. Under your steering wheel, especially in a fucking, like, Honda Civic, there's, like, a gap. in there that was perfect for hiding shit. I used to keep shit in a beanie under there. And, like, the cop fucking yanks out a beanie and throws it on the trunk of the car. He gets it, he walks out, and he throws it on the trunk of the car, and he says, "What's this?" And I said, "I have no idea." And he, like, reaches in the beanie and pulls out a fucking Ziploc baggie with the corner torn out. He said, "What's this?" I said, "I have no idea." And what it was, obviously, was a fucking bag, and I had wanted to get every last piece of weed out, and I had twisted the bag, as you do, to fucking dump the weed out, and had thrown the fucking corner away. And my principal said, "Shroom, what's in the bag?" And I said, "I don't know." He said, "It smells like marijuana in there." I said, "I don't even let smoke." I said, "I don't even let people smoke cigarettes in my car." He's like, "We found Crush beside the seat."
Crushed?
I said, "Crush."
Oh, come on.
And I said, "What's Crush?" And he's like, "You know, when you break up weed." He's talking about fucking shake.
Right.
And I said, "Can I see it?" And he says, "Yeah." So they look at the bag for a little bit longer. They look at the rest of they looked at the car for a fucking, like, almost 2 hours.
That's ridiculous.
And like, after a while, the cop just gets out and says, "Let him go."
Come on.
And, like, my principal's like, "Are you sure?" And he said, "Let him go." So I fucking hightail it to the store across from the fucking school we were in. And everybody's like, "I heard you got counts with an ounce of cocaine." And I'm like, motherfucker. Like, rumors spread fast. And that was my getting searched story.
Yeah, I only got searched one time in school. And, man, our English teacher wasn't there, so we had a sub. So we were all just sitting there, you know, on the computers, just wasting time.
Yeah.
And we're all passing vapes back and forth. You know, it's not weed, it's just vapes. But we're just passing vapes back and forth. And, man, this one guy, he winds up with all 4 of them, right?
Yeah.
And as soon as he does, here comes the principal. "Hey, y'all 4, we need y'all." We're like, fuck, you know? Like, he's about to either snitch on all of us or he's about to get busted. We're screwed. And so we go down there. I know I didn't have anything, so I was cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they go through all my stuff. They're cool. Man, and we walk back up, and all 4 of us are walking back. Like, nobody got in trouble. And we're walking up, and we walk back in the classroom, and one of the dudes had left the hat on the table. And we all sit down, and he picks up the hat, and all 4 of the vapes were underneath the hat, man.
Oh,
He
yeah.
left him...
I was trying to
Fucking idiot.
I was trying to prevent that from happening.
I mean, idiot.
It's going to sound a lot worse than it was. Just, beep,
Dude,
you
yeah.
beep. What are you doing?
Dude, I thought I heard a lock, and then I was like, nah. It was good, and then I thought he wanted in.
And that's what I figured, like, unlock it so it wouldn't, like,
Do
Yeah,
that.
totally.
But yeah, that was it.
That's
that was
great.
it, essentially, man. He left it on the table, and nobody got in trouble.
Still,
Never
yeah.
knew the wiser.
That's beautiful.
So good.
I watched a dude get suspended for having a dip in his back pocket.
Damn, man.
That's not a dick. That's a dip.
P,
Yeah.
if you're counting at home.
Hey, Ron, were y'all in high school when, how to say his name? Shut down, got wheeled out in a wheelchair because he drank too much vodka in, like, second block?
oh,
Oh, man, that does not ring a bell.
Whoa.
You remember that?
I think so, yeah. If we're thinking of the same.
And that's the stories, folks. Thanks for listening.
Oh, beautiful. Once he gets back in, maybe he'll hit us with it.
Dude,
Fuck.
you ever wanted to eat an MRE?
Is that the army food?
Like, yeah, the like.
I
meal
have
ready to
before,
eat.
yeah.
Are they any good?
No!
They don't look
No, we
any
did it
good.
as a kid camping, you know, with dad and ma.
Oh, yeah, the worst.
It was cool. I didn't mind. You know,
That's
would I
okay.
want to eat that ever again? No.
No, some
No.
beefy mac might go crazy.
Nah, it don't.
Some nice
Tastes
pack
like
of
a
Skittles.
cardboard box.
I bet, man. Tastes like it's been vacuum sealed for years.
Dude, it probably has. We got them at the Army surplus store.
Oh, yeah, they're from Vietnam.
Dude, I'm telling you. Dude, could you tell us that story about your
Dude, yeah. that's
teacher
what I'm
that
going
tweet? Like, what year was this? Because I was there 2011 to 2015.
The blurb I just spit out. Oh, you were there from 2012. This probably happened in like
2011.
2011.
I was
Oh,
there
yeah.
the end of, so the ending part, August to
I don't know.
December of 2011.
I don't know how to say his name.
Just say it and I'll beep it.
Birdman?
No. What? No. Birdman. Who the fuck is Birdman?
I know a different.
This is too
Birdman.
cryptic.
Last name?
Sure.
Shut down.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's not much of a story. He brought like a bottle of like vodka to school and like chugged it all in like his second block. And he ended up getting wheeled out on a wheelchair because he was too fucked up to go to lunch, I think.
Yeah, and he was also 60 pounds.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's effed. I've never heard that ever.
High school was a wild time.
Dude, it was awesome. I love it.
I had a blast in high school.
Dude, I did too. I didn't love ninth grade. I had some good moments, but can I tell you my first day there?
Please.
So I get there and like I'm like socially awkward at the first start. If I'm sober, you know, I just can't. It's hard. I don't know. It always has been. So starting a new school was like dreadful because you get to 8th grade, you're like the king, dude. You're friends with everybody at this. You know everybody at the school.
That kindergartner, what's up?
Dude, yeah, exactly. How you doing? So I walk in and I don't know where to go. So I ask one of you older folks, probably around your age, hey, can I say his name or no?
Just do an amalgam of it.
Dude, so Mr. A.
Mr. A?
Yeah.
All right.
Out there in the mobiles, you know. And
As he should be.
exactly. And, dude, so he somebody points me to his direction. Holy fuck, dude. And man, right there where the office is, where those stairs are leading upstairs.
Yes.
Dude, all the seniors were hanging out there like above.
breezeway.
Yeah, exactly. All the seniors were hanging out above there, just hanging out, dude. I freaking tripped up the stairs.
Oh, rest in peace.
It was horrible, dude. It really was devastating at that moment. Because like my first seconds in there, I already didn't want to be there anyway.
Social suicide.
It really was, dude. Oh, brutal.
Dude.
But so much stuff happened that year that's crazy.
I feel like a high school episode. Like,
Dude, we
could make like a whole episode out of like high school stories.
Dude, we should make a couple and get different versions of people that were there throughout ours. Even people we haven't talked to in ages.
That would be even better.
I got a couple in mind. One's a freaking fireman.
A fireman?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. At least he's not a cop.
Narc.
Got a few that are a cop now.
I don't know. Eddie back there is looking more coppish and coppish with that mustache.
Hey.
Hey.
Dude, we lost Mr. Skin, dude, out in the woods again. Like, he just freaking slowly disappeared on us.
They're eating him.
You know what? I'm going to run back into the woods after this episode and retrieve him back. Because we didn't even fucking get into y'all's stories. This is a wholly
Yeah, that's crazy.
like music episode / high school story shit.
Yeah, that was awesome, though.
Yeah, I'm fucking vibing with it. I'm going to tell one more high school story before I go.
Dude, please.
So, on lunch one day, me and a buddy, I mentioned the sneak-a-toke. I think it was last episode, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so he had borrowed my sneak-a-toke. He needed something to smoke out of for the weekend, and I let him have it. And I was like, hey, can I get that back? And he's like, yeah, let's go out to my car. And we were on lunch. And he's like, yeah, man, here you go. And he, like, unscrews it. And it's, like, packed full of fucking weed.
Whoa.
And he's like, holy shit. Like, he didn't remember fucking packing it full of weed.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, well, let's fucking smoke real quick. So we get fucking baked on lunch. And on the way back in, the resource officer is like, what were y'all doing? And we were like, we just went out to the car for a second. Okay, so lunch gets over. And I'm going to my third block class, and the vice principal, this was like a year earlier than my last high school story. It was a different vice principal who was not as cool.
Was this Baldy?
The one before him.
Right on.
Yeah, the one before him, Mr. B. And were they both Mr. B's?
I have no idea, but he's the one who suspended me officially.
Okay, the one before him. The one before
Right on.
him. I think the one that suspended you, like, he became a dick over the
Oh, dude,
years.
he was horrible.
Yeah.
God, I could tell you something that would blow your mind, dude. It would be the craziest thing ever mentioned on this show.
All this and more next time on Are You
Dude,
Dust?
I just...
Snorted crack with him?
Snorted crack. Okay, everybody, that's a wrap for Eddie in the back
Like,
seat.
dude, if I told
Snorting
you,
crack.
if I told you what actually happened right now, you would think that was the biggest, that I grabbed the most crazy thing I ever could think and say it.
What?
We're gonna put this on
Why
this one.
won't you say it?
No. I'm gonna slam
me,
through.
please.
I'm gonna slam through this one so Aaron can tell this, and then we're gonna finish up.
Oh, I could never tell this.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, dude,
And,
when we're done, I will, but you'll understand why I can't. It's crazy.
Oh my God!
I have
if
two
you want this
stories like
story,
this.
this is a Patreon exclusive.
Dude, we'll do that. If you pay cash, we'll I can only tell you that it's worth your money.
Did we even say who we were sponsored by?
I don't believe we did.
Abso-fucking-lutely no one, people. Pick it up.
What is up with that, dude? We're on week 5?
5?
What the fuck?
Is that a question?
So,
Ooh, yeah.
okay. I really wanted to hear your story. Maybe, okay. Anyway, mine is very basic compared to what just got offered.
I'll give
But,
you a
like,
vague version of it after you.
Okay. So real quick, mine is I was on my way to my third block, got stopped, got called in the vice principal's office, and he's like, "Hey, you're acting suspicious. You went out at lunch to your car. What were you doing out there?" And like I am baked as fuck at this point. You know what I mean? Like I am baked. My eyes are fucking glossy red. I'm like slurring my speech. I mean I'm like a high school kid that's fucking baked.
You were
know
like
what I
me
mean?
an hour ago.
Yeah.
You always feel more high a place where you're not supposed
Exactly.
to be high.
Oh my
You know what I
God,
mean?
how good a point is that?
Like
Jesus
when you're
Christ.
somewhere you're not allowed to be high, you're like, oh my God,
Dude, I
I'm
know.
fried.
Like,
Like, dude, I know exactly. Like, I'm with you. That's crazy.
That just makes me want to tell even more. But my God, is that a point? When
Dude.
you're not supposed to be high, you are so much more high. Well said.
Yes.
Well
Yeah, that's
fucking
beautiful.
said. So I'm in the vice principal's office, and he's like, "You went out on lunch. It looks suspicious. You know, like, what did you go out to the car for?" And I'm like, you know, like immediately, I'm like, what I try to say is, like, hey, I didn't have any money to pay for lunch. My buddy said he'd get me, and we went out to his car to get his license so he could buy me lunch. And what I end up really saying is, hey, like I was hungry, so I went out. We went out to his car to get his license. And like this entire time, I'm trying to say like debit card. You know what I mean? Or what the fuck ever. Like his wallet. There's the word. Wallet. Like his wallet.
Still a hard word to this day.
Yeah. Thank you. So like, and he's like, so you went out to your friend's car to get his license so you could buy lunch. And like when he says it all flat like that, I'm
Yeah.
like, oh fuck. I was like, I meant to say, we went out to his car to get his wallet, like, so he could buy lunch. And he's like, Shroom, he's like, I'm not going to look at the cameras. I'm not going to check on what y'all did. He's like, but you're not supposed to go out at lunch. You're supposed to stay in the building. He's like, don't do it again. And like, fellas, my eyes are like fucking bloodshot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I am fucking high as a kite. I am higher than pigeon pussy.
Whoa.
Like, I am
up
fucking
there.
That is.
gourded. And like, I can't even talk right. And he knows it.
Yeah.
The VP before the VP that fucking busted you, like, he seemed like a hard ass, but he was seriously cool.
Still, yeah.
And he totally fucking knew. And he's like, I'm not, like, he's like, just don't fucking go out there. He didn't say fucking. He's like, don't go out there again. He's like, next time, or, you know, like, next time there's going to be trouble. I forget exactly how he worded it, but he basically said that. I was like, yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, like, I finally get to go to my third block class, and my teacher's waiting on me in the hallway. And the VP is fucking talking to a teacher across the hall. And she takes one look at me and she says, get in the fucking classroom. Like, she actually said it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and she was cool as shit. Miss S. Shout out Miss S. Good God, I love her.
Come on.
And she's like, get in the fucking classroom. And we get in there and she's like, don't open your mouth for the rest of the fucking time. So I like sit in the back and I'm like baked and like all my classmates, you know, like somebody to be high at school is like a fucking like
Oh, I know.
even for the people who got high on the weekends, it's like a
Exactly.
sin right now.
Look at this wild creature.
Yeah. I'm gonna stick my thumb up his asshole. Yeah.
I think you stink. You're like, everybody knows I'm in trouble.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
They see it,
Literally.
they smell it,
He's
they
doing
know
it during the week. He's addicted.
Oh god. But I mean that was it. Later on, that teacher, she was cool as shit. I was like, Miss S, I'm high as fuck today. And she's like, no, you're not. And like, I had Percocets in my wallet. That's where I was hiding them. And I open my wallet and I show her like 10 Percocets. And she says, I guess you are. And like, that was it. That was it. We went on our class.
Oh, that's awesome.
God. Yeah, it was beautiful.
That's fantastic.
Woo.
good.
Dude, this is one of our longer podcasts, man. I love to see it.
This has been a fucking good one, boys.
It's been amazing,
Been a
dude.
gut
Like,
wrencher.
I found some goldfish.
Dude, once y'all like run out into the woods, like you might have to go capture them.
there is a pond out there, isn't there? I have no
It could
idea.
be.
That was a joke. So Mr. Shroom and Mr. Shroom, that's me.
Whoa.
Mr. Skin and Eddie. I'm gonna send y'all back into the woods, but if you're good in about a week, I'll come fish you out.
I'll be around.
Fishes. They'll be, yeah.
They'll be
I'll be
biting.
in one of them hollers. How do they say it?
Beautiful.
I think hollers is
I
right.
think that's right.
Hollers. I mean, if
Still, yeah.
you're not from North Carolina, then you don't say
Then
hollers.
you don't know what
Holler.
a holler is.
Yeah, you don't know what a holler is.
And you can't find me, so, you know, if you don't know where the hollers are at.
Mr. Aaron, very quickly, what's your music choice for the week?
Oh shit. I haven't given this a thought.
Even better.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna go with Dream Theater. I love Dream Theater. Mike Portnoy's back, so the whole year, you know, has just been a lot of them.
Do we have a specific song for the audience?
Dude, yeah, actually, let's go with like a classic. If you're a fan of him, you're gonna be like, but man, Metropolis Part 1 is freaking crazy. It's like a 10-minute epic that rips.
A 10-minute instrumental.
No, there's vocals.
Okay.
A lot of
Okay.
instrumental though too.
Very
Okay.
good.
Dude, if you want a crazy instrumental though, check out the Dance of Eternity. That's incredible. That'll just rock your brain, dude.
Dance of Eternity.
Yeah. It's like nerd rock, nerd metal. They like do math when they write the music.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's
They
crazy.
all went to Berklee College of Music. So they're like the real deal. Best keyboardist of all time, Jordan Rudess, John Myung,
And what band is this?
Dream Theater.
Dream Theater. Okay.
John Petrucci on guitar and Mike Portnoy on drums. Just the best of the best. I got to meet Mike Portnoy once when he was with the Winery Dogs.
All that time and next on areyouDust@gmail.com.
Hell yeah, dude.
So, yeah.
Are
go
we
ahead.
done?
No. So, music choice.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Shit. I got thrown off.
Dude,
Hey,
you
Ron.
were looking at me like, all right, we need to cut it. My bad.
Yeah. So, Crystal Castles, Kerosene. Go fucking listen. It's gonna get your dick hard, and it's honestly gonna do a whole lot more than that. Crystal Castles, Kerosene, and I think this is a good spot to stop, Mr. Aaron.
What if I'm already hard?
This is Are You Dust?
Ooh, yeah.